Hello. Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. Um, so the last video I did was I think it was on Sunday, and it's Thursday right now. It's not Thursday. It's 1 a.m. So it's still Wednesday. Still Wednesday for me, but technically it's Thursday. I hope this is like a decently good distance from the microphone. I'm not sure. I don't know if I should be closer or not. I guess. I mean, pardon my chair noise. We'll get a bit closer. But yeah. Last video was on Sunday. I think it was the church video, which I honestly I haven't looked at. Who knows? Maybe there's a bit of controversy in the comments because I went on a tangent about religion. I don't think it was anything too bad. But yeah, I was just like, make a video because we haven't made one in a few days. So I mean, not much is going on. Um, I don't know if you could tell. Not much is going on. I At least I got an email saying I wasn't. Um, I got denied. I didn't get denied. I didn't get selected. I didn't get selected. For the library job. I got an email and it was like someone else has already filled this position. Um, so I mean that's cool. I ended up applying for a park. It's called a park rep, like a park rep job. And it's part time and it's pretty much you're just like a maintainer of a park, and it's a park that's fairly close. It's like maybe 5 minutes away. It's a fairly large park. But you're just maintaining like the trail and the playground and picking up trash and all that. So hopefully I get that. I mean, I'm not sure what qualifications you need to do that, but I hope 3 years of retail experience, I guess, can hopefully land me that. I mean, at Target and Kroger, all I did was clean up trash and do menial tasks, so it's the same thing, I hope. um, yeah, haven't heard back on the other job, working for the chip manufacturing plant, and I haven't heard back from being. It's kind of it's like a parks maintenance job, but it's for a baseball field. Again with the city. Haven't heard anything from that. Haven't heard anything from the barback job I applied to. Um, haven't heard anything from the volunteer groups that I applied to 4 months ago. Um, and the volunteer groups were just like trail maintenance, like outdoorsy stuff. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna go on. Um, I would like a job, mainly because Space Marines 2 came out. And I know you're probably just like, oh, you want a job so you can play a video game? Yes, yes, I want to play Space Marines 2. I played it at the Colorado Comic Con. They had a demo booth, and me and my buddy played it, and it was pretty fun. Played it for like 10 minutes. And I really want to do the PvP. The PvP looks really cool, and I want to make my own Space Marine. I want to make my own Space Marine. If I had to like base one off of a chapter, I'm not sure what chapters they have in the game, um, but I started out in Warhammer. I don't do the miniatures. I don't really. I just kind of like watch videos. But my favorite legion. So my favorite legion is either the Dark Angels or the Imperial Fists. I want to say the Imperial Fists with Roll Goldorn. I think that's their name. Um, those are probably my two favorite legions, and the main reason why I like them is because their chapters I think are really cool. The Imperial Fifths have a lot of cool successor chapters, and the Dark Angels especially have a lot of cool successor chapters. And the Salamanders, Salamanders are cool. I like I can't remember the Astral Knights. I believe I want to say they're an Imperial Fist. Yeah, they're an Imperial Fist successor chapter because they were like super. Or no, that was the Hammers of Dorn. I want to say the Astral Knights are an Imperial Fist successor chapter, but they were like all wiped out, so they don't exist anymore. They got replaced by the Sable Swords or something. And then the Disciples of Caliban is one of my favorite Dark Angel successor chapters, only because they're. Why did I just blank on their name? Only because they reference Caliban. Like, I'm a huge Caliban lover. I wish there was more, like, I wish Caliban was more deeply explored in the universe, like pre Emperor arriving to get Lionel Johnson. Like, I love the idea of like a fantasy world with power armor and rudimentary guns, and they use swords and horses to hunt down giant beasts with knightly orders. It's kind of cool. I like that stuff, but yeah, I know what successor chapters they have in the game, so I'm not sure which one I'd make. But I'd like to make an Imperial Fist or a Dark Angel. I know they have a Dark Angel DLC coming out next month, I think, or December. Don't quote me. I know it's on the roadmap. I saw it on the roadmap. They have a couple expansion DLCs for different chapters and legions. So I don't know. But $60 is quite a bit right now for me. So I'm hoping I hear back from somewhere. I'm praying so I can start spending money on Space Marine 2. But yeah, that's my little Warhammer tangent. Learning Warhammer lore has been it's been a journey. It's been like 3 to 4 years of on and off of watching Warhammer videos and explanations, and finally understanding, like getting a solid, somewhat foundation of the timeline and what happens within the timeline, and then learning about the characters in the timeline, and then learning about what the characters branch off and do in the timeline. It's a lot. And that's just with the Imperium. That's not taking into account like the Tau, or the Orcs, or the Tyranids, or the Necrons. The Necrons I really like. I think the idea of the Necrons are cool. And now we have the Leagues of Voltan, the Space Dwarves, who are a close second to my favorite. I don't know what my favorite faction in Warhammer is, but it'd probably have to be, it'd probably have to be the Imperium. I just like the amount of like Space Marine chapters, and the idea of the legions are cool. You don't really get a lot of that with the other factions. At least from, I don't know, you have the Tau, and they have like the fire something. The Tau guy that split off, and he made his own. Oh, Commander Farsight. You have the Farsight, like Legion, not Legion, but like Farsight Enclave. And I don't know. I don't know enough about Orcs or Tyranids or Necrons to know if they have like different army legions or whatever. But I like that stuff, like the Astra Militarum with their different military units. The infantry units is cool to read about. And they all have like different like organizations and how they run and all this cool stuff. But yeah, enough Warhammer, enough nerding out about Warhammer. I ran a 724 mile tonight. Yeah. This is the fastest mile I've ran in 4 years. 4 years ago, I was running 630 miles. Somewhere around there, like probably 645. But I was able to run a 724 And just a month ago, I ran the first time I ran in a hot minute was a 9:30. It's like a 9:30, 9:45 mile, and I felt absolutely disgusting. I was like, I'm so slow. I can't breathe. What is going on? And a month later, in a month, I've been able to cut it by a full minute, a minute and a half almost. So yeah, that's super exciting. That got me. And the crazy thing is, I wasn't even gonna go out for a run tonight. I didn't eat a lot today. I mean, I had my protein smoothie, I had breakfast, had like a muffin, but I thought I was totally gonna bomb this run because I was not, today was just a lazy day. Wasn't planning on doing much. Barely drank any water. So I was like, oh yeah, this run's gonna suck. And then I get out and I'm feeling good. And I felt good for the entire thing, which is crazy. So, I mean, I ran at midnight and it was like 85 degrees. It was nice and cool. It wasn't hot. I didn't even sweat. I didn't sweat at all because of the nice cool breeze. I mean, I did sweat a little when I was done. Um, but yeah, no, 724 mile. Um, we're so back. I have a 5K on Saturday. Um, Sorry. I just didn't want to. I don't know why, but like this position of me being hunched over kind of and talking into the microphone sort of like it makes me burp. And I have no idea. I don't get why, but it just does. But yeah, I'm running a 5K on Saturday. It's a 9/11 memorial run. Um, and it's a 5K and there's also another 5K, but the option is you can either you do the running 5K or it's a ruck march. So you do a ruck march 5K. And I don't have any rucking gear, so I'm just doing the run and I'm doing it with my dad. And the last 5K we did a month ago, 2 months ago, Um, he beat me by like 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. But that one was rough. That one was a 5K. It was maybe 6 o'clock, 6 or 7. The sun was still up. And it was probably 100, 105 maybe. And off the bat, I was way too fast. I was way too fast. I did not conserve at all, and I was not even halfway through. I was on the edge, about to like throw up. Um, so it was rough. So this time we've learned. This one's at 8 a.m. So hopefully, I gotta check the weather, but it might be well into the 90s by then. It might be 80, 90 something. But excited to see if I can run a 5K under 30 minutes. We'll see. I'm aiming for like a 27. 27 will be, I mean, I'll be fine with that. Anything, a sub 30, I'll be good. Because, I mean, sub 30 is pretty much just nonstop, not walking. And the last 5K I did, I walked most of it. Because I was dead. I was pooped. I killed it in the first mile. I was Speedy Gonzalez, and the last 2 miles, I was not. So yeah, excited to run that. I got a free T-shirt. I mean, it's not a free T-shirt. The T-shirt was included with the sign-up price, but yeah, I'm excited to do that. Excited to see how it goes. That's that's pretty much it. I don't know if you guys saw the presidential debate, but that was wild. It wasn't really that wild, but it was pretty funny. At least the first half. I may do a little ramble about that because it's relevant. The title of that maybe they're eating the cats and the dogs. That might be funny. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. 15 minutes, semi long video just for you. I did this for you. I did this just for you. Only you right there. I did this only for you. I hope you know that. I love you. I hope you know that. I did this for you. Yeah, thank you for watching.